Okay, so we have plant-like protists, which we covered in the last lecture. We also have fungus-like protists. We will talk about fungi briefly, only briefly. All of the fungus-like protists are decomposers. They come in and eat dead stuff, break it down. The difference, why aren't they just called fungi? Why aren't these protists just called fungi? The difference is that they move during part of their life cycle. Fungi are sessile, S-E-S-S-I-L. They do not move. Excuse me. All right. All of the fungus-like protists are something called slime molds, and here's a picture of slime molds. Kind of strange little things. You've probably seen this in the forest, at least, and assumed it was some kind of fungus, and it is very similar to a fungus. But because it does move during part of its life cycle, it's put into kingdom Protista, and so this is slime molds are the fungus-like protists. All right, and the last type of protists are the animal-like protists. Okay? They are also called protozoans. Okay? Because they are protists, but they are like animals. Zoa means animal. All right, so we have a few phyla of the animal-like protists. Phylum Zoamastigophora. And these are protists, animal-like protists, that have one or more flagella at some point in the life cycle. These are also decomposers, but they can also be pathogens, which means what again? If you said disease-causing, you are correct, pathogens or disease-causing. And they also participate in mutualism. Okay. The next group are the protozoans with pseudopods, and I will find you a video of the pseudopods, the amoebas. They're pretty cool. Spelled that wrong. Okay, pseudopod, as you can look up on your glossoverbisect, is a false foot, and it is simply a temporary extension of the cytoplasm of these little creatures. When they move like this, it is referred to as amoeboid motion. And I'll get you a video so you can see what that looks like. We also have phylum Rhizopoda, okay? Oh, sorry, my bad. Yes. Phylum Rhizopoda are these pseudopod creatures, okay? This is not amoebas. Okay. All right, so amoebas, and the way amoebas eat is something called ingestion. They use a process called phagocytosis, which basically their whole body surrounds a piece of food, and it just digests it there. All right. Another phylum of mastigopherans are foraminifera, and that's these guys. Okay? These also live in the ocean. Isn't it weird how they look like tiny little mollusks? They aren't mollusks. They're not animals at all. They are animal-like protists. But they make these interesting little shells that look, and this looks like a tusk shell, but these are actually microscopic creatures, single-celled creatures that are protists. All right. Then we can have protists with cilia, and you should know what cilia are. Those little short hair-like projections which cover a cell. Phylum Ciliophora is in this group. An example of a Ciliophoran is a paramecium, and I will hopefully have some video for you. These little critters can cause disease, and they can cause pretty bad diseases.